Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my music. Blondie, hey. My stepdad was so into Blondie growing up when I was a kid. It's a trip. So, the Pyrex is coming into play again. What am I making? Something I haven't made in forever. My variation of shepherd's pie. And it's kicked off by the leftover gravy from the other night. Kind of watery gravy because I suck at gravy. So I looked up like what you can do with gravy, and I want to make my variation of this. So I prefer to use the ground turkey. I'm going to use the last of this onion. I'm also going to add green onion. The last of that we harvested. Throw that in. I'm going to put some spinach in it. I'm going to put some peas in it. I'm going to put some carrots in it. I'm going to put some garlic in it. We're going to cook all that in extra virgin olive oil. Seasoning, I'm going to do these two and then black pepper. I got to get the black pepper out. Apple on the side. And of course, shepherd's pie, you top it with the Spuds potatoes. Once I open these, to just keep them very fresh, I put them in a Tupperware or a sealing container. And then I just cut out the guide in the back and just put it right in the container for future use. Let's do it. I really like this song. I hope you guys can hear it. So, update. You guys know I love my monkey peeler. I've had it forever, like over 30 years. It's been malfunctioning. The blade, when I'm going, is spinning all the way around freely now. I wonder if Bobby could fix it. I'm going to ask him. So while you're peeling, it spins and it can't cut. I'm going to ask Bobby. He's a wizard on a lot of stuff. Okay, let me get this cut up and put into the pan of the olive oil over here. Get the oil in, let that heat up. I prefer the extra virgin olive oil. Trader Joe's has a fair price on that. Bobby's in and out and doing work around the house today, and he likes this song too. And out of view is my assistant, our senior dog, our 14-year-old precious dog. Carrots have to go in before the other stuff because carrots take a minute to cook. This onion's on its last leg, but it's good enough to use. Waste not, want not. My son's moving to Santa Barbara. So he's giving Bobby a bunch of hand-me-downs and stuff for equipment and stuff, gardening stuff and all that. By the way, I've seen a lot of variations of shepherd's pie. It's kind of one of those things, I think, like a poor man's casserole, where what you got is what you use. Let me straighten this a little. One of the commonalities is definitely having the mashed potato top. And I use Greek yogurt for the creaminess of our mashed potato with plant-based butter. Let me get the lid to let this cook for a little bit here. It smells good already. Something about onions cooking, man. Let's add some garlic. Jarlic, as some call it. You don't want to burn your garlic. I keep it like off the center, the hottest part of the pan, so it doesn't burn. It is time to add the ground turkey. Bam. Break it up a little bit first. Once I do that, I want to add some of the seasoning and then mix it even more. So just seasoned salt, which is a combination of paprika. It's like an all-season kind of salt seasoning. A little bit of garlic salt, not too much because I don't want it too salty. I forgot to grab the black pepper. Let me go over here and get it. Let's let that cook down a little more before we add anything else. And I hope I'm not going to regret this, but I'm going to put the gravy in because it's so watery and it needs to set up. Oh, good. It's way better than it was. Even though the ground turkey's not cooked yet. I'm going to stir that in a minute. Then I'll start adding the other stuff shortly. The ground turkey's cooking nicely. I just trying to cook down some of this gravy. And I've got all the preparations ready for the mashed potato topping. And once this is cooked down a little, I'll add the other items. We got the Black Crows playing. Love it. Everything alright. Alright. Look at all the color. Oh my gosh. Let's let this cook a little bit. Start the taters so we can get it all in the casserole dish. And I've been preheating, by the way. This looks good. I'm excited. Another good song. The smells in here are so delish. And I'm not a fancy chef. I know that. They're basic recipes, but I cook something different each night. Bobby likes it. It's not too unhealthy. Works for us. And I'm excited about this one. So moving over to the taters here. I measure the water. I prefer the Himalayan pink salt if it looks weird at the bottom. I already put the plant-based butter in. This week we're just using the Country Crock. There's various brands we use depending on what's available. And I'm about to get the Greek yogurt in there. Like I said, we use almond milk for like our coffee and our tea and stuff, but I don't like it for cooking. So I just use the non-fat plain Greek yogurt to bring in the dairy taste, basically. I want them creamy. So we'll let that heat up. That gravy's cooking down pretty good too, so far so good. You ready? Let's do it! I'm excited! I don't know why I'm so excited. Let's get all the ground turkey goodness. Of course, you can use ground beef, ground whatever you like. We just do the turkey. Do the veggies you like. It'd be good with any kind of veggies, really. Usually it's a little thicker. Kind of just flatten it down because you're going to layer these mashed potatoes on top before you bake it. The colors look so pretty. There's obviously going to be plenty for leftovers too, which Bobby and I love leftovers for lunch. Alright, so let's start scooping the mashed potatoes on top. Kind of spread it around, and then you're going to smooth it out here. Baby. Good music. Spread this around, kind of like frosting a cake. It's okay if some of the toppings come through to the potato layer, it's fine. Oopsie. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna taste good. Well, some people, they want it to be perfect. Perfect's not. I don't worry about perfect. It's really hard to do anything perfect. You know what I mean? I'm just going to sprinkle some paprika on top of it just for some color, a little more flavor. Just get it in the oven. Bake at 400 for 20 minutes. In she goes. I decided last minute to add some bakery, fresh wheat bread. We've been getting our bread from the bakery instead of the store, and it's pretty much the same price, and it's so much better. Carlock's Bakery in Los Osos. I just put plant-based butter on that. Let me show you the casserole. Turned out good. Can you guys hear Tracy Chapman? Love her. Let me show you before I scoop it up. It looks so good. Just gonna serve it up with the Cutco spoon. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks like shepherd's pie to me, baby. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that smells so good, you guys. Alright, that's his portion. Let me get my portion. I want mine over from the gravy side. I like to dunk my bread into like sauces and gravies and stuff, so I'll take that side. Well, that's a solution if you make gravy and you've got a lot left over and it's kind of runny, you can make shepherd's pie. I love it when I make something where I can't wait to eat it for lunch the next day. Let me give him a little bit more. You know, everything's in there, your protein, your carbs, your veggies, so you don't have to have the other sides. It's one pot dish, as they call it, right? Nutritional yeast on both. This smells so good, you guys. I think this might be one of the better shepherd pies that I've ever made. It's funny what can come from something that was a mistake. Some of you remember the Malfatti story I've told you that originated in Napa. It means mistake. I'm not going to retell it, but it's a cool story. All right, there's dinner. Yes.
If I can't keep my head held high enough, I'll just speak love and watch the smiles come.
Thanks for watching.
Bring my spirits up.
Don't forget to stop and smell the flowers.
There's some shit I like to fix, but I still know that I'm blessed.